Hi there, welcome back. How are you today? So in this gorgeous video, we wanted to talk to those of you who think you don't have any abilities. So the last few videos we've been talking about psychics and mediums and healers and empaths, and anything else that comes up. But for some reason, I was just making this gorgeous cup of tea because it's winter here in Australia and it's cold. And I thought I'd warm myself up. And as I was making the beautiful tea, this is the information that was coming through. So all of us are spirit. You are spirit. I am spirit. Everything is spirit. God, the universe, whatever it is that you want to call this beautiful intelligence that has created all of this. So whatever name you want to use is fine. It's not going to change what it is because of the name you give it. It's still going to be the same thing. It's still going to give you your breath in the next moment. Just because you use a different name for it, it's not going to get offended and go, you know what? That's it. I'm not giving you your breath now. I'm taking it back. It doesn't work that way. So, and one of the things I love most about it is its sense of humor. You know, it's just so funny when you step into you know, how wonderful this life is and how wonderful spirit is. You get to find out that it has an incredible sense of humor. You know, there are just so many things on this planet when you look at anything, oh my God, this is so funny, you know, I even thought of creating this. Anyway, in this video, we wanted to walk you through that you are infinite possibilities. All of you out there. Even, you know, those of you that seem to think you don't have any special gifts, that you're not talking to spirit guides or whatever it is that you have in your head, you know, that you don't have any gifts. Oftentimes, I think there's an S on the end of that word. Yes. Anyway, we don't allow ourselves to use our gifts. We've repressed our gifts out of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of humiliation, fear of judgment. There are so many fears that come up. For me, it was rejection, because when I spoke up as a little one that I was talking to Jesus, I was shut down. We just do not talk about those things. And so it took me a really long time to come back, go through a whole adult life of resentment and unforgiveness and anger. I had to go through all of that experience. And then one day I woke up and I thought, hey, hang on a minute. I was talking to you such a long time ago. What happened? So many times we are too scared to use our gifts because of how it is accepted in the world. You know, of how other people are going to take this information that we give them. Are they going to believe us? You know, all of these things come up. So many of us have gifts, but we're too scared to use them. We repress them, suppress them, however you want to call it. We just, nope, don't want to know about it. It's not accepted in this world, and it's not going. You know, it's going to be bad for me. What I have to go through if I come out and say, you know what, I can read your thoughts. People aren't going to like that. Nobody wants your thoughts being read. You know what I mean? So things like that. You know, who wants to know that? Oh, I can read your thoughts. I'm like, well, thanks. You know, maybe I didn't want you to know what I'm thinking. But that's just one funny thing, you know, but there's many things like telekinesis, there's, you know, psychic abilities, people that can see things before they happen, people that, like me, people that can see energies, people that can see their spirit guides and can see angels. I mean, there are people on this planet that can see angels physically in front of them with their physical eyes. I remember the first time I met Lorna Byrne in one of her beautiful what do they call it? It was an event they were running for 21 days. And I got to meet my beautiful guardian angel through her, you know, but she sees them. I've read her books, and from very little, she can physically see them, like they're right there, like other people, like everything around you. You know, she has that ability. And they protected her for a very long time, you know, that she couldn't say that she could see them because of what would happen. You know, you get put into a mental institution. This is not normal, you know, something wrong with you. So, you know, many of us have incredible gifts, but there's that fear of, well, what will happen if we speak up? You know, if we express what it is that we can do. And many others walk around afraid of their power at all, that they have any kind of power. They don't want to know about it. You know, it's like, no, I don't want to know that I can do that or I can do that. It's too much for them, you know. So in this video, we did want to bring forward that each and every one of you has the ability to have all of these incredible gifts, to talk to angels, to see the angels, if that is what you desire, to have psychic abilities, to be able to see things before they happen, and so many others, you know, so many other gifts, healing, to be able to heal someone, your healing touch, to be able to see the beautiful energies. For me, that was life-changing when I started to see the energies through Reiki. Again, it was something I just wasn't imagining. I wasn't expecting. It just happened, you know. And then I was gifted, I guess is the word, with these beautiful beings that just came into my life at the right time, that I could share, you know, all of these beautiful things with them, everything I was going through. My beautiful friend that I talk about, that's a medium, that has incredible psychic abilities. You know, she was the first one that I started to share all of this about, seeing the energies and what I was going through, because, you know, it was not something I wanted to keep to myself anymore. I just felt like I needed someone to share this with, you know, someone I could talk to that would understand. And she was amazing because she was on the same path, so she understood, you know. And then my beautiful friend in South Australia, you know, Rafail, I met him through Reiki, through the beautiful course that we did together. And with him, the same. I could share all these beautiful visions I was having, all these experiences I was having. And each time we would expand and grow and expand and grow and get, you know, in love more and more and more. You know, it's been such a beautiful journey because I was gifted these beautiful beings at the right time for me this time. You know, it was my time, I guess, to come out and be able to say, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm experiencing, you know. And I know there are others out there that are experiencing the same. And that's why it's such a beautiful thing when we come forward and we share, because it makes it possible for others. If you know that this is possible for beings like me, and I don't have any special gifts, to be honest, you know, any special talents of any kind, I'm just a very ordinary person, and that I can do all these beautiful things, see my spirit team, see these beautiful energies in beings, you know, it is possible for you, because I know it exists, I know it's real. And for me, these beautiful energies that I see, this is who we really are. This is more real than the physical bodies that I'm looking at. Because I know that we let go of that, that deteriorates, and it, you know. But that beautiful energy will go on and on and on for all eternity. That is the part that is real. And these beautiful spirit beings that we see, they've been there forever, you know. They've been there forever. And they will be there forever. So, my beautiful beings, as you listen to this, is there a stirring within you that any of this can be possible? Or is there a yearning, like, I really wish that I could talk to my, say, guardian angel or a specific angel. You may be hearing already. I've noticed this a while back. I was having conversations with the comments that were coming through. I can't remember who it was. And there was one in particular that had this strong connection with Ariel. Kept seeing Archangel Ariel, Archangel Ariel. And they kept asking me about Archangel Ariel. And she's not one of my team, or he. Because everywhere I look, Archangel Uriel shows up as a male figure. But in my team, she's the female figure. Go figure. It's like, I just don't go by anything I read out there. Because, like I said before, I go out to look for images of Archangel Michael, and I can't find one that looks anything like the Michael I see. And same with Gabriel. Definitely Uriel, because 9 times out of 10, she comes in as a black crow. Metatron, forget it, because he always comes in as something different, and it's usually not human form. And Rafail, of late, I can't remember, this happened after a healing with someone. He showed up one day as this huge tree trunk. Huge! This huge tree. That was it in this healing that I was doing. This gorgeous tree with this massive trunk. And I have quite a few of those in my backyard. These huge gum trees. And there's one at the front as well. And they're actually the reasons that I have reservations about knocking down and rebuilding this house. We've been told that we'd have to cut those trees down. And I don't have the heart to do it, I just don't have the heart to do it. So I don't know if perhaps that might be the pain in my legs, that I don't want to move forward. But I love those trees. And so Rafail for a while was coming in as this huge tree behind me. I couldn't see the top of it. It's just the trunk that just goes on forever and ever and ever. And sometimes at the top, I'll see the top of him, what I used to see, But he's all the way up there now. He's so huge. He's coming as this massive tree. And he's been doing that a lot, since it's been months. I can't think what healing it was now that I went into. And he showed up like that for that person. But then he just stayed that way ever since for me as well. So perhaps it's our connection to nature, Or it keeps us connected to nature, that nature is healing, The funny thing is, since I started with this problem with my legs, my dogs will line up alongside both of my legs at night time now, one on each side. And when I'm on the couch, they'll lie across them. And even my husband said to me the other day, they look like they're trying to heal your legs, And as he said that, I had this knowing that, yes, they are. But as I haven't sat with them yet, with my legs, and I haven't asked for the information yet of why it's there, it hasn't gone yet. I haven't made the time to do that yet. Because at the moment, I have all this spare time that I can be recording. And like I said before, what if this is my last day? If this is my last day, if I was to die of a heart attack this afternoon, why would I care about my legs? But this information may reach someone that needs it. This is more important. To me, this is more important. This is what I leave behind for others, So this beautiful information that Spirit wants to bring through. Now, my beautiful beings, in this video, we wanted you to really sit with yourself, feel into yourself, and feel into, what gifts would you love to have? What gifts? Because you are infinite possibilities, infinite. All you have to do is see it vividly, see yourself vividly, using that gift all the time, without fear. You are safe here. You're safe to use it. Many times, my daughter especially, she'll voice her concerns about me talking here. But Mummy, you're talking to all these strangers. You don't even know who they are. And that's just her fear. And I have a feeling it's because in the past, I've been hurt because of sharing my gifts, And they've been part of that, and they've had to witness that many, many times. I've had visions where I've seen my husband and I'm dying in his arms, because I was walking my truth. But at the time, it wasn't accepted. And so, what can you do? It's the experience we came to have, So I know with them, sometimes their fears come up from past lifetimes. I can feel it, where I've been destroyed for the work that I do, and they're the ones that have to stay behind. And it's like, oh, she's gone. But it's okay. It's all good. I don't see, all I see is spirit. I always have as a little one. I don't see others as separate from me, and I never see others as a stranger. Never. Not even from very little. And I remember my mum was always reprimanding me for looking at people and smiling at people. And, what are you doing that for? It's a dangerous place, don't you know? And it's not safe out there. You shouldn't be so trusting, I think was the word, of people that you don't know. But I felt that I knew them because they were all spirit, So, my beautiful beings, today is about knowing within that you are spirit and you have all these beautiful gifts inside of you. The gift of healing, the gift of seeing, the gift of feeling. Being an empath is a gift. Being able to feel what others are feeling. They're gifting you that moment. And you can feel it in that moment and then let it go. You don't have to take it on. I think, from so many past lifetimes I've seen, we just feel that we're there to save everyone. We have to heal everyone. We have to save them. Because so many times we weren't able to. And we've had to watch our loved ones, be taken from us because of their beautiful gifts. But that's the experience we came to have in that lifetime. We can forgive ourselves for all those moments. There was nothing we could do. It was meant to unfold that way. It was meant to happen that way for us and for them. Same as this lifetime. So I'm curious to see what comes up for many of you from this video. We just wanted you to know that each and every one of you is infinite possibilities. This is what you are in your natural state. And if you can see it clearly, it is possible for you, whatever that is. Whether it is to see angels, whether it is to see spirit guides, whether it is that you want to see energies or you hear of what other people are capable of, And you want to do that too. You're being pulled towards that for a reason. You're meant to experience that in this lifetime. All right, my beautiful beings. We love you dearly. We are all the same. We are all spirit. We all have the same. The same. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. Remember, Jesus was reminding me when he said that you are this and more. You are this. He was telling us that we are the same as him. He was no more and no less. We are the same. We have the same gifts, the same powers, whatever it is that you want to call it. It's just that gifts sounds a bit more inviting. Power sounds like, for some people, it sounds a bit much. Ooh, power. I don't know. So let's call them gifts. All right, my beautiful beings. Bye for now.